Hey everybody, Jeff here. I just wanted to take a minute. I've gotten a lot of questions throughout my Let's Play series on how exactly I encode my videos, because as many of you know, I don't do much video editing. I'm trying to change that with some different programs, but up until now, basically 160, 170, 180, I don't know exactly how many videos, but that many videos I have in thus far, I have done a very different method of encoding than a lot of people do because I don't do much editing. Just mainly because I'm not a video editing guru. I don't have the skills. I don't have a lot of the right programs. I'm trying to get some more of the programs and do that. But I want to show you guys the method that I've been using thus far, so that other people can partake in this method. It's cheap, it's easy, and it works quite well. I use two programs mainly when I'm making my Let's Play series videos. One is not free, it's Fraps. I actually can't remember the price off the top of my head. I think it's $39.95 or something like that for Fraps, but that's the video recording software that I use, and as you can see, it's running down here. And I just opened it up. And Fraps, if you want to get into Fraps and how to deal with that stuff, you guys can check out other videos. Other people have done great tutorials on how Fraps works and things like that to do. But after I make some videos, what I do is I use a program called VirtualDub. As you can see, I hope you can see this well. Right here is VirtualDub. I don't know what version they're up to now. I've been using this one for quite a while. It works great for me. So I don't know if they've updated much at all, but VirtualDub is absolutely free. The nice thing about VirtualDub is it is free. It seamlessly puts videos together. It has made my videos like great quality. I'm running, rendering things in 720p high definition. I'm pretty sure it can do 1080p, but my monitor resolution actually doesn't even give me the option to go up to 1080p, so I've never tested that before. But I want to show you what I do. We're going to use Minecraft as an example. I just made a couple little clips in Minecraft, which I have here. If you look, these three files right here are my initial Minecraft videos, and what they do is when you start recording in Fraps, which is going to be different in other programs, they record this one. It's a Java based game, so it starts it out with Java. As you can see, I did some desktop Windows management stuff. That's up here. You can see DWM, so that's running off of my console. It kind of names them based on what you're recording. So anything that I've done in Minecraft related is Java something or other, and it time code stamps them and everything, so they keep them in order. So the basic concept of the way I start out with things is I kind of take all of these and I select all three of my videos. Like this one has 3 clips, so you can have, I've made videos with up to 20 different sections depending on how many times I've started and stopped the recording and things like that. I usually just select them all. This is the easiest method that I found to do it. I right click, I rename. This one I'm going to call, it's test 1. So I rename them all. So now it's got test 1, parenthesis 1, parenthesis 2, and parenthesis 3. So they're there. I go over to my VirtualDub. Initially, you go File, Open Video File, take the first one, test 1. Boom, it pops up my first video file and everything right here. Then you go to File, Append AVI Segment, and this is where you got to go through and you add, my test1_2. Do it again, File, Append AVI Segment, number 3. So this is all 3 of my videos, in my sequence. So my movie is going to be made with this, with seamless transitions. Once I go to render this thing. Now, in order to make it render properly, you got to first set your compression. I don't do anything with the audio. VirtualDub, unfortunately, you can't do much editing in VirtualDub. It's pretty, take what you've recorded, put it into a video file. There is ways to do some editing. I've done some sped up and slowed down clips using VirtualDub. It's a little cumbersome of a process to do, and it doesn't allow you to do it properly, that I found out thus far. With speeding up, the audio tracks get really messed up and out of sync when you start changing things around. If you actually speed up a clip, it keeps your audio running the same. I'm sure there's a way to change that. I have not figured it out yet, but I haven't really needed too much. If I've ever actually sped up a clip, because you can overlay different audio tracks into them, but they have to be the right length. It's very difficult. So basically I use this for pretty straightforward editing without any, I can't add screen titles, I can't add, things like that to it. But so far it's worked out great for me. But you first go to the video menu and you set your compression. And I used to use one of the, I'm trying to remember which one I used to use a long time ago. Because right now it's standardized in uncompressed. So if you make it, it's just going to be many gigs worth of files. I have installed the H.264 codec, which is the one I use the most. You can download that and just install it. It pretty seamlessly transitioned in. I just did a Google search for H.264, downloaded one, installed it. It worked great. It starts here, or it shows up here. So now I just go down to my H.264 codec. I hit OK. That's really all there is to it. Then you go File, Save as AVI. You do this. I have it going to a different folder right now, and I'm my test. You change the file name here, test 1. I start to save it, and all of a sudden it starts to compress. What it does is in this window right here, this right window, it will actually start showing. It'll start moving around. I guess in both windows. In order to save some resources, I always, uncheck the show input video, uncheck the show output video, so they just sit there still, closed off, put it in the background. Let it just run, do its thing. It takes a while to do, it takes like an hour or so to compress a, 20-25 minute video, something like that, but the quality, as you have seen, is HD quality, comes out looking very good. I'm going to show you a couple tricks I have also learned with this, so I'm going to abort this because I really don't need to run this right now. Now, another thing that you can do with VirtualDub is let me close my video file so I'm starting out with a fresh screen. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to undo these name changes that I have done, put them back to what they originally were. And one thing I have found out with VirtualDub that's kind of interesting is if you rename the files different, but it involves you actually going through and checking each one of the files. So if I rename this one individually as like test 1, put an _1 by it, so it's like the first part of my video. I'm going to rename this one to test 1 _2, rename this one to test 1 _3. So they all start with the same thing. They all test 1 and an underscore in the order that I want them in. Now when I go to VirtualDub, if I open test 1 _1, it only opens up test 1 _1. However, when I now append an AVI segment and pull in number 2, it automatically goes through and pulls in 3 also. So if you have like 20 videos and you have them all named properly, the second I hit append the second one, it appends all of them to there. Now you guys don't know, but my third video, I went into the nether so I could see the difference. Only in the third video am I in the nether. And as I scroll through here, I don't even know if you can see this on this screen, but it is me in the nether of the Minecraft server. So you can tell it actually did pull in that third video also, which works very well when you have like 20 videos you're doing, like I said. The problem is, no matter how you look at it, you either have to go through and individually rename, each video file here, or you have to append each video file here. So it all depends on which or where you want to do more of your clicks and things like that at. If you feel more comfortable renaming all the video files so you can kind of see the order and not worry about accidentally appending the wrong file in the wrong spot and having to close it and open it up and start over again, which I have done numerous times. I've gone to click on 2 and accidentally switched over to 3, and had to close it all and start over again, which gets really annoying when you're doing like a 20-part segment and you then open up, 18, you go to get 19 in there and you accidentally click 20, you were almost done and have to do it all. So that's like a little trick that I had learned at some point in doing this. But either way, VirtualDub, absolutely free. Google it, you can download it. It has worked great for me for my videos if you got the right codecs installed. Like I said, I'm using the H.264 codec. It works, makes great compression, and it has made my videos so they're 720p. People seem to enjoy them, and I figured I would just give you guys a little show of how I do my videos, because people constantly are asking me in my videos, like, how do you encode this, how do you encode that, in the comments. Sometimes I explain it to them in the comment, then inevitably a couple videos later somebody will ask me the same question. They didn't read the comments from 3 videos before. all the comments, so they can't really go down and see my explanation. So I figured if I put this video up there, people will get a better opportunity, a different way of compression. It works good for quick and dirty videos that you don't want to do any editing on. Like I said, fast, reliable. It's worked for me thus far, so hopefully this helps some people out there. Let me know if you have any questions about this stuff. Like I said, with Fraps in itself, you can find some other great tutorials out there already on YouTube about people explaining how to use Fraps, but figure this will help some people out. So that is how I've been compressing my videos since I started doing my Let's Play, and it's worked great for me thus far. Hopefully it helps some people out with this. Hope you guys enjoy my my channel and my series, and I'll see you guys in my next video.